yeah, put it underneath our overlay. Okay. Let's go there. Boom. Okay, choice of dinosaurs. Oops, you can see the overlay. The sky is an apocalyptic spectacle of red and blue shapes that rise and then arc towards the earth in a cruel mockery of rain. Ooh. Run for your life or find cover? I'm gonna run. You break into a full sprint as incandescent boulders crash and burst into searing splinters all around you. This is cool art. The smoke stings your eyes and chokes your lungs, but you continue running to save yourself. I'm going to move this chat across there. I'm gonna reduce its size probably actually is what I'm gonna do. Oops. Where is it? Chat. Yeah, there we go. The burning rain rakes deep scores across your back like the barbed scourge of a demon. Ugh. The wounds soon become infected. Yuck. Oh, we got game over. High score 0. Okay, let's try again. Okay, they make an arc towards us. We find cover. You hide in a cave like a pathetic little mammal. The path to survival is not always glorious. Oh, look at that scary thing. Black and orange shapes swirl before you as wildfires descend upon the valley like a swarm of hungry raptors. Okay, we're going to attack the fleeing dino. Chaos is your friend. The fleeing hadrosaur does not notice the charging bull amidst the flames and goes down. Unfortunately, the fire catches you before you could finish your meal. While you were enjoying your last supper, the fire has completely encircled you, leaving no way out. Oh, we're gone. Oopsies, we died. I see the structure of the game now. Let's find cover. You hide in a cave like a pathetic little mammal. Press forward. You join the stampede. Prey and predator form a temporary truce to escape the end of the world. It seems as if the heavens opened to put a stop to the Dante-ish inferno. Dante-ish? Didn't know that was a term. But the liquid that pours is dark and foul. You feel desperately thirsty. Drink. You open your toothy maw wide and drink the falling rain. You've drinking dirtier water, you tell yourself. Your gut burns horribly. You feel you so bad you decide to take a nap in the ashy ground. You never wake up. Why is the first choice always the bad one? It's like, so far, the first choice is always the worst. Why? Find cover. Oh, oopsies, dang it. I chose the wrong one by accident because I was spamming. Oh, I chose the wrong one again because I was spamming. This game is anti-spam. Okay. Find cover. Got the right one this time. Press forward. Got the right one this time. Okay, dark liquid. Endure. Despite your parched throat, you turn away from the pooling rain and continue down the bitter path. The acid rain runs down your back, and you feel it sting even through your scaly armor. As you wander the barren wasteland, you come across an old Pteranodon. The world as we knew it has ended. Luckily for you, I know a safe haven untouched by the curse of the star. But it lies beyond a bitter path of trials and tribulations. This is cool art, by the way. You may follow if you dare. Let's follow. Arming yourself with courage, you follow the old Pteranodon. You are glad to leave the smoke and fire behind. As you crest a rocky hill before you, an ocean of nothingness opens up. You cock your head to a side, inquisitively. It is not water, nor is it a drop, rather a wall of white nothing, as if the painter of the world had run out of ink. Ah yes, the Valley of the Mist needs hardly an introduction, but do mind where you step, your guide says. Suddenly a scaly missile shoots out of the mist, chipping one of your teeth. You stare at the small Pachycephalosaur in outrage and disbelief. The nerve, the gale? Look at that water, pretty cool. The cloud, sorry. Charge at him back. While wits were never your forte, Your enormous form charges after the little rascal and you tumble down a misty crag. Dead. Okay. The way that the game makes you go from the beginning is is kind of funny. I wish it would just go from the last part where I died. But I guess this is part of the game. Endure. Let's do this path here because we haven't done it. Don't follow. You cling to the ruined ashes of the world and perish alongside millions who refuse to change. Okay. Well, we just had to do that route, didn't we? This is sort of highlighting how crazy it would have been to be there back in the day, in the 1980s when this happened. Oh no, I didn't mean to. No. It's one of the flaws, I guess, is that it just takes a while to go back to where you were. Endure it is. Follow. What do? I roar at him menacingly. You roar aspersions upon his ancestry and entire bloodline. The mischievous dinosaur scrambles away as your rage dislodges some stones from the side of the mountain that tumble into the abyss. You do not know where you are or where you're going. Suddenly you stumble backwards to avoid stepping into a gaping abyss hewn into the side of the mountain. A large rock tumbles down with a hollow thud. Up above you hear, this is so cool with the art and these clouds, leathery wings flapping, and for a split second the mist before you clears, just enough you can see the other lip of the chasm. A jump across seems possible. The mist quickly recovers. Leap of faith. You back up carefully and ritually rake the ground with your claws, one foot then the other. You start running and jump. You make the jump but don't quite land on your feet. You roll, the armored scales on your shoulders scrape against the rock and sparks fly. You skid to a stop and notice the pterosaur perched atop a gnarled dead tree. That was quite impressive for one without wings. With a grating roar, the earth suddenly splits apart. Lava spills forth like a huge wound has been rent into the earth. You struggle to maintain balance as the horrid quake passes. Next to you is an immense tree whose strength has been... I love those bubbles. Cute. Bolt, 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 bolt. Broken and is now leaning towards the burning ravine. Charge it. You crash into the tree with all your might and it has barely enough to topple it, forming a natural bridge. You can feel the heat of the lava beneath and hear its ominous gurgling as you cross. The wood protests your weight midway, but the old tree holds and you make it to the other side safely. The treacherous mist part and you see a neck and a head like a great serpent crowned with a crest of vivid colour. I am the lord of this mountain, he booms. Once we were many, but I alone was strong enough to survive the wrath of heaven. Begone to the darkness with you, biting thing. And as he spoke, the Margasaur rose on its hind legs, its head climbing to vertiginous heights, almost disappearing in the sea of mist, his blue eyes flashing with grief and madness. Evade. With a deafening crash, the foe brings down his forelegs, hoping to crush you. But you nimbly dodge out of the way. His tail lashes at you with a crack like thunder. Evade. You attempt to sidestep, but the unpredictable weapon still catches you. Your jaw breaks from the impact with a sickening crunch. You will starve to death long before you recover. It is a sad thing your adventure ends here. Oh, there's so many choices. I don't know if I can do all these endings. It just takes too long to get to where you were before. I'm just going to make a decision to not try and get all the endings. I'm sorry. Because it will simply take too long. There's no fast forward. Or there's no jumping to different decisions. I hope you forgive me for that. I just don't want to go through every single ending because it just takes too long to get back to where we were. Endure. Follow. We're stuck in mist. Roar at them. Leap of faith. A lot of them are the first choice, actually. Charge it. We evade first, and then attack. You lose some of your teeth, but your gamble pays off as you're able to tear away part of the tail. Your foe hisses in pain and swings his maimed tail at you uselessly. Hey Chichin, how you doing? I'm playing a game called Choice of Dinosaurs. Or Choice of Dinosaur. I'm going to evade this one here. How's your morning, noon, evening time zone? You were too focused dodging the ineffective attack that you were taken by surprise by a neck slam, and I've knocked off the mountain into certain doom. Oh, that's a death too. Okay. This game, it takes a while to get to where the choices need to go, but it's got really nice art. It's just, you have to go through it each time, find cover. Press forward. Big dino. Indoor, I think it was. Follow. We follow them into the mist. And in this one, we roar at them. We jump. And then we charge. And then for this one, we evade, attack, I think. Evade. Attack. And then attack. You find an opening and charge, taking your opponent by surprise. You collide against his elbow and the limb bends in an unnatural way. The sauropod screams as his leg buckles under his immense weight and collapses. He tries to rise upon his good leg but is unable to, so you leap on his flank and finish the job. This kingly feast fills you with hope and determination. Undertale reference. You are certain that you will lay eyes with the promised land. The path suddenly dips into that more in the earth and mist begins to fade, giving way to a dead, rotting jungle. We are very close now. A strange smell distracts you from the path. Ooh, more popping. I like that. You chance upon a trapped Pentaceratops struggling in what seems like a pool of pitch black mud. Examine mud. You sniff at the strange substance. A large bubble swells and pops with a disgusting gurgle. It's tar. The trapped dinosaur spits. Come no closer or share my fate. You shift your weight to your back foot uneasily. This tar stuff is bad news. You've heard stories. Aw, poor thing. Aw. It takes all your willpower to tear yourself from that dangerous situation. With a frustrated growl, you retreat back into the forest. Suddenly, the jungle explodes into a cacophony of screams. You follow the ruckus curiously and happen upon a grisly scene. A pack of raptors are savaging one of their own, their feathers glistening with streaks of red blood. The hungry creatures turn their beady eyes on you as you approach. Normally they would bait at the mere sight of you, but hunger and desperation emboldens them. I'm gonna stand my ground. Your jaws part into a terrifying roar, an offering to cure their hunger and also your own. The pack accepts, and they charge like a tidal wave of faded color. Their eerie intelligence seems to have long faded alongside the splendor of their feathers. You make short work of them and take very little damage in return. The jungle rests in complete silence as you feast. You close your eyes tightly as another flash illuminates the jungle. Thunder roars. It has been raining for entire weeks with no sign of stopping. Wind howls and you hear a tree snap in two nearby, and one of the pieces is taken high into the blackened skies. You need to find higher ground or you'll surely drown. Let's go on a hill. Lightning cracks as you wade through the flood. The deluge turns a steep rise into a flowing waterfall. Drawing strength you did not know you had, you press forwards. Atop the hill things are slightly more peaceful, but you notice the old Pteranodon is missing. You look around his darkened skies for him and even call out to him, but to no avail. You wish to wait for him, but the apocalyptic storm pushes you forwards. Like a living shadow in the dead of the night, your mortal enemy, the Mape, is all that stands between you and the gate of paradise. Carnotaur, our ancestors have fought since the world was young. Now that it is old and dying, it is time to settle this once and for all. Without hesitation, the large carnivore leaps at you, slashing with his terrible talons. I'm going to attack back. You charge in the Mape and land a bone-crashing bite into one of his arms. The enemy shrieks in agony and counters by biting at your back, but your armor protects you. With a fractured arm hanging limply by his side, the enemy is enraged. He rears up and brings down his sharp-toothed maw for a powerful bite. I'm going to evade. You dodge his attack and circle around. However, the foe sings his good arm at you and deadly claws hook into your armor. Mustering all his strength, the enemy knocks you off balance. You fall over and struggle and kick as you might. You are unable to unloosen his asphyxiating bite. Everything fades into darkness. Oh, we were almost there. This game takes so long to backtrack to get to where you were, but we did have a few lucky goes, right? Find cover. Just takes so long to get back to where you were. Oof. And I didn't know how long it was going to be when I started. I was like, oh yeah. Oh dang it, I accidentally chose the wrong option. We're going to get it this time. I forgot what I did though. I attacked first and I need to attack again probably. I hope I remember. Oh, I feel like giving up. Oh no, I kind of, I don't know if I want to finish this because it's just so long. But I have to toughen up. Find cover. R.I.P. the dinos, yeah. No, we can do this. We got this. We got this. Press forward. Endure. We don't drink. The acid rain. We follow the pterodactyl. Into the mist. I wish maybe if there was different tracks it'll be fun because it'll change from track to track, but this track is getting a little repetitive. Roar at him menacingly. Leap of faith. Just wish there was a save and load function or an autosave function. We charge it. We're going to evade and then 2 attacks, I think. Evade. Attack. Oh no, I did it right. Oh, I think I'm... Nah, I don't think I can finish this. I'm just going to watch Liberty's one of this at the ending because it's too much for me. I'm so sorry. So... I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too painful. What's it called? I want to know what happens at the end, but I don't want to do all that. We were just near the end, but it's just too much for me. Here we go. How did Liberty do?
Hey guys. Only dips. God damn it, I keep dying.
Yeah.
We're back.
They cut it.
This guy. Hopefully. Maybe.
Here we go.
He's jumping at me. Attack.
Attack. Charge into them. Here we go.
We break his arm. We need to break his other arm. Attack.
Break his other arm.
You bite at his face. For a moment, the two dinosaurs only managed to push against each other, neither able to close their deadly jaws over the other like a sword duel. But the Mipe having the longer jaws, he finds an angle, and his claws clamp around your skull. But his grip loosens immediately. The large carnivore emits a bone-chilling scream and recoils, having impaled himself with one of your horns. As dawn breaks, the last Mipe retreats, mortally wounded, no doubt looking for a place to die in peace. The sun rises in its gold splendor. You feel its pleasant warmth upon your body. Shadows flee before it,
How did Liberty get different
revealing
music?
The land that was promised nestled between high mountainous bulwarks, preserved from the doom of the star. It is as if all the blessings had been taken from the world and hidden here. Congratulations, I survived.
Yay, we survived through Liberty.
Okay, that was a fun little one. Good job creating that. I don't know. I think it would have been cool to have a little deviance, but I understand why you wouldn't with all this art you had to create. And
Yeah,
everything.
so much art. I agree.
It takes time to create cool art.
I think it's
especially
fine.
Dinosaurs.
I think it's fine as it is.
Anyway,
It just needs save
cool.
points.
I
Why?
like
Why?
good job. All right.
Save and load. But good job,
I'm going
yeah.
to leave it here.
Me too.
My total death count will be up in the corner.
Yeah, I think we died. Yeah. I couldn't do it. It's too much for that one. But yes, this game. Hello, Pudding. How you doing? How you doing? I played Soup. It was very fun. All right. Okay, this is the choice of Dinosaur. It was very cool. Thank you for making it. I think it would be good if there was a save load function. I almost finished it, but I'm just too tired, and I just watched Liberty do it at the end, and yeah, it's got lots of great art. It's a fun idea, cool